Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different because I actually didn't go to work last week. I took PTO. I had some PTO hours that expired at the end of the year, and the end of the year is almost coming. It's almost Christmas, it's almost New Year's. It's like, I had to use my PTO. So I did not go to work last week, and that's why there's no work vlog. But I'm still gonna make a video for you guys. I've decided that today I'm just gonna be answering some of your guys' comments. I'm just here chilling in my living room. My time off was nice, it was good. Daniel and I didn't really do anything like special. We kind of just chilled. We went to the mall. We ended up going to Chili's twice. I haven't been to Chili's since like 2016, but the viral TikTok like fried Nashville hot mozzarella sticks, I am not even a huge fan of fried mozzarella, but like something about them just, I wanted it. I needed it. I can't explain what it was. Like I don't even like fried mozzarella, but those videos got me. Like I was like, I have to try it, and we did try it and it was good. I had some drinks, just munched and talked to Danny, and yeah, we didn't really do anything. I had like a whole bunch of stuff planned, but then Danny got a little sick, and doing stuff when you're sick is just no good, you know? So I was like, let's just chill. We didn't do much, but PTO is PTO. It was nice to relax and just chill, but I am actually ready to go to work tomorrow. That's right, I go to work tomorrow, so I'll be filming a work vlog for you guys tomorrow, and I'm actually ready. I mean, part of me doesn't want to go back to work, but I don't know. I'm ready to start driving. So anyways, sorry for the very lengthy long intro. I've never really done a video like this before. Well, actually that's a lie. Anyways, where am I going with this? I've screenshotted some of your guys' comments, and I am just going to be responding to you guys, so let's get started. Oh, also, I'm gonna be down here. The reason being is I do see comments from time to time talking about, oh my gosh, like your videos, they're so fast, I feel like I'm gonna crash. So enjoy this like in time, like real time driving, so that it doesn't look like we're driving through a tornado, which people have also told me. But yeah, I'm gonna be down here so you guys can enjoy some driving scenery. And yeah, once again, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's get into the video. I wish I could make videos like you do. Honestly, I would say that whether it's about trucking or anything, if there's something like that you want to do, just do it. We're on a floating rock in space. Just do it. I don't think that was very helpful, but... So this next question actually kind of ties in with the previous one about, oh, like I wish I could make videos. Someone's asking, what equipment and software do you use to make your videos? When I first started making my videos, I honestly was just using a phone. That's it, just a phone. I would put the phone, you know, on the dash with a phone mount, and then I would use a stand, which I'm using right now. I would use InShot to edit the videos. So if you want to start making videos, really all you need is a good phone, a phone mount, a stand, and then I would just get out of the truck and set up if I need to back or like whatever the shot needs. So you don't need like expensive fancy equipment right off the bat. Right now though, I have upgraded. I have a DJI. I also bought a real dash cam, and that's it. Those are my only two upgrades as of for now. But starting out, you can just use a phone. So if anybody really wants to start like making videos, I do not recommend that like you go out of your way and like buy fancy equipment. You really don't need it. I would suggest, well, what I did was I upgraded to this phone. So I'm using my old phone to make my videos. So I don't even have a camera. So yeah, I'd love to go more in depth at some point with like how I make my videos and stuff, but right now, just using the phone. This comment is asking about like the equipment that I use in the truck. So let's see, I need to make like a whole separate video to go like in depth with this one, but for now I'm just gonna like gloss over everything. The GPS that I use is Hammer. It's free. It's not perfect though. There are certain areas where it's not Like, it could lead you down a street that's not truck friendly. It's rare, but there are certain areas that hammer could like mess up and take you somewhere like weird. I have reported in Philly this one street with a low bridge that the GPS will sometimes try to take me to, and it's like, I can't go there, I can't go there. But I don't know if they've ever resolved it. I think they have. I'm pretty sure they have, because I emailed them and I think I checked like a week later and I think they fixed it. But anyways, that's the one I use. It's good like 90% of the time, depending on the area. You still have to do your own research and stuff. Most of the places that I go to, I already know the routes and whatnot. So that's what I use for my GPS. And then honestly, I need to, like I said, I need to make a separate video, but I just use like phone mounts I got off of Amazon. Nothing fancy. I use a cup holder one, and then to record videos, I use the one that like sticks to the dash. The gloves that I use, again, just random gloves I got off of Amazon. I really need to like look into it so I can make like a better video, but I think that's really all I use when I go to work. They provide me with the straps that I use to like strap my load into place. Somebody did ask me about the headset that I use. No, I bought that myself. The company though, it does give me like free gloves, free jackets. I've gotten free water bottles, free keychains, free stickers. But yeah, the headset I buy myself. It makes me happy to see we have other Taco Bell fans with me, like I'm not alone. Crunchwrap for the win, yes. The Mexamel and Apple Empanada are back. No way, I did not know that. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been to Taco Bell in a hot minute. I've been better at it. I know some people are telling me to stop eating fast food. Not gonna happen, but anyway. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a while, so I did not know this. So now I have to go get the Mexamel and the Empanada. Someone said, I need to see your playlist if you like music all day on the road. If you watched one of my older videos, that is mainly why I like driving, is because of my music. I'd love to make a playlist and share it with you guys one day, but I promise my music taste is not the best. I feel like I'm gonna be judged for my music taste, but I will give you this. I will tell you this. I am a huge Panic at the Disco fan. Freaking love Panic at the Disco so much. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how much I love Panic at the Disco. But anyways, I feel like a fake fan because just yesterday I found out that there's a whole bunch of Panic at the Disco songs that have not been released on Spotify, and I use Spotify to listen to music. So there's a whole bunch of songs that I don't even know about because they're not on Spotify. I didn't know this. So I went to YouTube and there's like at least 10, 15 songs that I've never heard just because Spotify is stupid and they're not on Spotify. So I'm actually so excited to go back to work tomorrow and listen to all the Panic at the Disco songs that have been so rudely hidden from me for all these years. They're not even brand new songs. Like, these songs have been out for years. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be listening to in tomorrow's vlog. Or, well, I'm not posting it tomorrow, I'm filming it tomorrow. But if you watch tomorrow's vlog, which I'll be posting next week, that's basically what I'll be listening to the entire ride, the entire drive. So I'm just gonna be listening to all the Panic at the Disco songs that have been hidden away from me. So maybe one day I'll share my music with everyone, but for now, just know I love Panic at the Disco. Oh my god. Alright, so here's this comment responding to how I demonstrated in a video how dodging and weaving gets you nowhere in traffic. It doesn't save you that much time. I've been speeding and weaving in and out of traffic all my life. It's honestly the only way to drive. I disagree. It may have saved that van driver only 30 seconds, which seems insignificant, but drive that way for a decade and each event accumulates into saving you thousands and thousands of hours in time. Love your channel. Well, thank you so much. But I thank you for your support, but I'm gonna respectfully disagree. Now, here's the thing. My father, he drove like this, okay? Growing up, my dad, he weaves in and out of traffic. He's always like that. And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with passing someone who's slow. Go ahead, pass them. You know, I draw the line at safety. It's not, if you're being reckless about it, no, don't. Just, it's not worth it. You're risking your life, you're risking other people's lives. But if you're doing it safely, go for it. Save yourself that 30 seconds if you can, you know, just as long as you're not doing anything illegal, you're not, you know, endangering yourself or others around you. I really don't care. But I don't believe that that's the only way to drive. You can be patient. I know, like, saying that over time, that those 30 seconds over, you know, your whole lifetime, like, save you so much time, like, that kind of reminds me of Kevin from The Office.
So me think, why waste time? Say lot word when few word do trick.
At most, you're saving a microscopic amount of time.
Many small time make big time.
Like, it's, if it means that much to you, go for it, just as long as you're not harming anyone else, okay? Or, like, you know, so I just respectfully disagree. I'm biased because, you know, I drive as a profession, and I swear, in my head, it's just not worth it watching people do stupid things, especially when it's stop and go traffic. And, you know, when I'm in a truck, I'm up high, so I can see everything going on. When you see the car, the stupid car that's like it's so aggravating. Like, they're wasting effort, like ditching and dodging and like changing lane in stop and go traffic. You're not gonna get anywhere, buddy. I need to calm down. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm just saying, the only thing is safety. As long as you're not, you know, being unsafe with other people, do whatever you want. Save yourself the 30 seconds. So just be safe and don't drive like my dad. I love my dad, but don't drive like my dad. And then I was happy that some people agreed with me. They're like, yep, learned that decades ago. Speeding around town does nothing to save time. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But, you know, drive how you're comfortable as long as you're safe to everyone else around you. Just be kind. I don't know. Most of you truck drivers can't drive for crap. Be falling asleep or be delivering hella fast. I'm sorry, I have to be honest. As someone whose profession it is to drive, and I watch, you know, vehicles all day long driving, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I have to be honest. The most problematic vehicles on the road, 7 out of 10 times is not a truck. I'm sorry. It's always a car. It's 7 out of 10 times. It's a car. The problematic ones, you guys can't hold your speed. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like generalize, because most drivers on the road are fine. It's usually just, you know, the 2 or 3 assholes that you run into every 20 minutes. I don't know. But most of the assholes that I see are cars. You guys can't hold your speed. You guys like cause traffic. Trucks, the worst that I've seen a truck do is be slow. But you can't blame a truck for being slow, especially if they're loaded or going up a hill. They can't help it. That's just how trucks move. Also, trucks take a long time to accelerate. That's just how trucks are. But with cars, you guys have no excuse. So, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be biased and defend my truck drivers. Most truckers that I see on the road are not the issue. The worst I've seen truckers do is be slow, which they can't help, or riding the middle lane, which is wrong. But honestly, after all the crap that I see cars do to trucks, sometimes I sympathize. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, trucks should be riding the middle lane, but you don't realize, like, these truck drivers, some of them have been on the road for years, and maybe they're just over it. Because you cars, oh my god, I seriously feel like cars bully the truckers on the road. I swear, some cars really, I have to like not ramble so much, but I know I'm always gonna have a biased view on this. But I swear, whenever I see problems in traffic and on the road, 7 out of 10 times it's a car. And when it's a truck, it's probably a truck who's either lost, fed up, or yeah, there are bad truck drivers out there, but it's rare. Honestly, it's rare. Do I see it? Yes, but on a daily basis, I see cars being problematic, not trucks. Every now and then I'll see a truck where it's like, okay, buddy, you call yourself a professional? But most of the time, it's the cars that can't drive for crap. Because I don't. Let's move on. I'm not trying to get anybody to hate me. I'm just trying to be honest. Anyways. One day they'll invent heated landing gear. I hope so. I really hope so. My hands get so cold in the winter with the landing gear. Oh, this is a hard question for me to answer because I personally don't know. But somebody is asking about any CDL school that I know that is good and like respected. So I've shared on the channel that I personally, got my CDL with CR England. I had like an okay experience. There were some issues. Maybe one day I'll make a video about it. But I had an okay experience with them, so I would recommend them. But I'm an overthinker. I would hate to recommend CR England and then you go and have like a terrible experience and then just blame it on me. So you really have to do your own research. I don't know about any other schools. I really don't. I only know about the one that I went to. I really don't know. So I'm just gonna be honest and say I don't know. But good luck, whatever you decide to do. Good luck. Speaking of good luck, somebody else is also trying to get a CDL, and they left a comment telling me so. Taking my permit test Monday. This was 2 weeks ago, I think, that they said this, so they've probably already taken it by now. If you have taken it, I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy with your career choice. I love my job personally. I actually saw a funny comment, someone saying that I don't love my job and I'm trying to get back to a desk job. She's out here recruiting idiots to work for their company because she wants to go back to her desk. At least she acknowledged that they don't really know, but they know trucking isn't what it used to be. Honestly, I love my job. Are there days where I wish I was behind a desk? Yes. What days are those? When it's snowing and when it's raining really, really bad. Basically bad weather. That is the only time that I'm driving thinking, man, I wish I was in a cubicle right now. That is literally the only time, is like in the snow, in the rain, like heavy rain, like bad rain. That's the only time where like I think, why? Why did I do this to myself? Why? But other than that, I genuinely do love my job. I think it's awful that I make trucking like basically my entire personality, but it's because I really do love driving. Before trucking, I would drive as a hobby. So even if I was sitting at a desk, in my head, it wouldn't make sense to sit at a desk because do you know what I'll be doing after sitting at the desk all day? Driving my personal vehicle for 4 hours, listening to music for fun. So I turned my hobby into my job and I love it. So I think it's funny when I see things like this, but here's the thing I will say about trucking, because some people do not like trucking, and here are some comments to prove that. Many truckers complaining about the job and trying to talk me out of it. You put a fun and positive spin on the career. And then some people were responding saying that that's because trucking does suck. And then some people said trucking is not a bad job. It's just the a-holes on the road that you have to deal with every day. So here's the thing. I will admit that trucking is not for everyone, but I feel that way strongly about every single job out there, okay? I first wanted to go into nursing and I did it for the money and because it was like an easy, not easy, it's not an easy job by any means, but I mean for me at the time, it seemed like an easy choice. I'll just be a nurse, they make good money, it's this decent job, why not? But I realized in school that as much as I respect, the healthcare industry, I could never do it. It's not for me, I can't, I would not survive. I don't think I'd be able to do it. So trucking is definitely not for everyone. You really have to love what you do, but that goes for every job out there. You really have to enjoy what you do in order for your job to not feel like a living nightmare or like hell every day. So, when I make these videos about trucking and you think that they're really positive and that there's a positive spin to it, yes, but just know that I'm biased. I'm gonna be honest and say I'm biased. I love it. I love driving, so I love trucking. I mean, this is another tangent, but honestly, if I can get paid to drive my car for miles and miles, I'm not talking about deliveries like Uber Eats and Uber, no, I want to drive 300 plus miles, like how I do in a truck. I'm gonna be honest, if I can drive my car instead for 300 miles a night and get paid, I'd be doing that instead, because trucks are, they're harder to drive. But anyways, I don't know where I was going with this. but I completely lost my train of thought, so let's just move on. You always have to deal with a lot of traffic, it seems. Well, I'm night shift, so honestly, no. It is a lot of traffic that you see in my videos, but that's probably only a fraction of what day shift has to go through. So I don't even want to know what it's like during the day. I guess since we're kind of talking about like the negative sides to truck driving, someone commented on the video where I was struggling with the landing gear. Worst part of the job, you'll have the best day and get this one on your last load on your way home, or some days everyone is like this. This is so accurate, it's so true. The landing gear will completely ruin my mood. I'll be happy and jolly, I got my run, I'm about to hook up to my trailer, and then it's a crappy landing gear, and it's like, nice, you can also make that plus more as a server in less than 8 hours in a good restaurant. I have also thought about working as a server, but I genuinely am not a people person. Like, I don't think, I'm very awkward with people. I don't think I'd be very good with customer service. Oh, let's address that one video where people are calling me a liar. I had a video where I shared how much money I made that day, and lots of people were saying that I was lying about how much I drove and how many stops I had, and I don't know why people would think I'd lie about this. Some people are saying that it's impossible and I would have needed a time machine, but I actually remember exactly what I did that day. I think I had a stop in Franklin and then Sparta and then Franklin and then Newton and then back to Franklin. And I had 3 stops because first I went to either Franklin or Sparta. I can't remember which one, but either way. First I went to either Franklin or Sparta, and I did an unload. I think I only had like, I don't know, 10 pallets, who knows. I had some pallets for them, 10 pallets maybe. And then after that I did a drop over at Newton, and Newton's trash trailer was half full, and the store that I was just at wasn't going to be getting a drop, and their trash trailer was like full to the max. So I went back to my first stop to swap the trailers out so that my first stop could have a trailer with room in it so they can put their trash in it, because their trash trailer was full. And then I took that trash trailer back to the warehouse. So I went to stop A, stop B, back to stop A to swap. So I only had one unload, a drop and hook, and then another drop and hook. And then back at the warehouse, and then I had a straight shot, drop and hook, and back. And it took me 13 hours, and drive time, I used 10 hours of driving and then 3 hours of everything else. So yes, it is totally possible to do it legally. It was a 13-hour shift, only used 10 hours of drive time, and it was 500 miles. I can't remember off the top of my head right now exactly how many miles, but yes, it is completely possible, and no, I did not lie. That day actually happened. And then another thing I want to address, people talking crap about that video, them saying that I'm being misleading because that's not my average day. First off, you already know that because I said it in that video. I literally said it in that video. And also, if you're a regular viewer of mine, literally every single video I post is showing you what my average day already is. I'm not hiding my average day. It's literally every single video on my channel. Every single video on my channel is an average day. That day, I had an above average day, and I made it clear to state that in that video. But because it was a very long day, I didn't vlog that day, but I was happy with the day and I wanted to share it with you guys, but in a different way. So instead I just broke down how much I made. It was just a video idea I had at the time of a day that I really enjoyed but didn't vlog. So no, I wasn't being misleading about how much I make. I literally share in almost every video how much, like, how many stops and how many miles I have on a regular basis. So no, I'm not being misleading. If you want to find out what a more average day is, there's plenty of proof all over my channel. It's everywhere. I'm not hiding it. That was just an exceptional day, and I literally stated that in the video. Anyways, no need to argue. No need to argue. If you guys want to know how much I make, because I know some people have actually asked me, I think last year I made 60K, and that's working part-time. So, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, okay? Anyways. I don't want this video to be too long. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm sorry if I rambled. Maybe I'll do more videos like this if you guys enjoyed it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!